Yeah, so welcome everyone. Really lovely to have, as I said, an audience in this amazing linen room. One of only 3 such panelled rooms in the country, I hear. You've probably just heard this. My name's Chris Allan. I'm a local cellist. This is my daughter Isabelle, who plays the violin. And this event is part of Hackney History Month. I'm really excited just to do a little something. So I'm calling it, think of it as a pop-up concert. We've got 3 little items for you, starting with a little version of a very famous tune, you'll recognise it, by Thomas Tallis, who lived and worked here in London. He probably could have visited this beautiful building. It was known as Brick House back in the day, and he was alive while it was being built, 500 years ago. And this piece is called Melody on the Third Mode, made famous by Vaughan Williams. And it's based on the Phrygian mode, which goes like this. It's got that quite intense, dark sound. So you'll hear that, and then we'll go straight into a beautiful song, which was a pop hit of its day from 400 years ago, written by Mary Deering, who went to school in Clapton, on the site of Clapton School for Girls. She's the first female published composer in the UK and had an extraordinary feeling for melody, I think. The song's, the first line goes, "In vain, fair Chloris, you desire to be cruel, to be kind." It's a tongue-in-cheek song about courtship, but very beautiful. So we'll play those 2, one into the other first of all. for you, which is more of a personal history thing, but because I'm a Hackney boy, I thought that's allowed. This is now only, well, it's new. I've made this piece up, and I need a different cello for it, bear with me. But it's referring back 100 some years. The thing is, my great uncle Jim, so the older brother of my granddad, died in the First World War. We've all have forebears with that sort of situation, I'm sure. But his remains was never discovered until a couple of years ago, amazingly. And last September, we reburied Uncle Jim in France, exactly 110 years after he died. And so I, because he was Scottish, decided slightly stupidly, because it took me lots of time, to write a cello version of a Pibroch. Pibroch is the bagpiping music of Lament. It's in passacaglia form, so there's variations. It goes on for hours. My version doesn't. My version is maybe 5 minutes max. And so this is my version of Culloden's Lament, written in the 18th century for the Battle of the fallen in the Battle of Culloden. This is my lament for Uncle Jim. A very moving line from my granddad's letter to their mother, written 2 days after. Can't believe how this makes me feel, given that it's all history, but all the same, that's what history is. He wrote to their mother 2 days after his brother was killed, and it's not a very articulate letter actually. He was only 18. He uses the word awful about 5 times in this short letter. Doesn't have the words, but one line really stuck in my mind. It goes something like, as we march back here, they're going back to base camp after this terrible battle. All the time, sorry, I'll start again. As we march back here, all the time our feet beat on the ground. As our feet were beating on the ground, I felt I was leaving Jim further and further behind. A really powerful image, and back in September we had the opposite thing. We all marched back to that spot as a family, met distant relatives, and buried him. So this is my lament for Uncle Jim. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
There we have it.